Hello chums, welcome to another episode of Club Friday. I'm your host Jay Deleste, and today I am joined by my day one chum, everyone's favourite Catholic, Thomas Gerard.
Yes, mate.
Yes. So if you don't know already, Thomas and I make music, and when you're making music, there'll be songs that you think are decent enough to finish and put out, and songs that are kind of shite, and you just leave them and they'll never be touched or worked on again. So today, Thomas and I have selected 5 of our old throwaway tracks, each from our own computers, and we'll be playing them for you today and talking about why they didn't make the cut. All 10 of these songs together and us talking about them will be quite long, so we're going to split it into 2 parts. Part 1 this week and part 2 next week. Right, so just before we get into this, talk to me about what your process of writing a song is.
So my process of making a song will be to often start off with a simple guitar chord progression or a piano chord progression, stick it into Logic, add some drums, and then go from there. I won't make it too complicated to start off with. I'll probably keep it simple and try and add, like, the hook comes to me first, always. The hook will always come to me first, and then I'll base the verses and the lyrics off of the hook.
Yeah. No, so I'm sort of the same. I'll start off with the beat, and once that's pretty much all there, I'll just get on the mic and just try and come up with ideas and melodies, and mainly just sort of like sounds and vowels, and from there I'll go back on it and try and work out the words from there. But these days I usually have the idea and some lyrics at least a bit more in place than before. But that's the point of today, right? Some of the stuff you're way to listen to, it's not way to be finished, it's not way to be polished. There's some words that aren't even words, they're just noises and sounds, but that's what we're here to show you.
And some of it is also we made plainly just for a laugh as well, and just for a goof and a gaff, and a spiff and a spaff.
The whole point of this is just to show you what the process of us making music is like. This is like the stuff you don't hear because we don't spend weeks and months on it and then get it mastered and put it out. So that's just the point of it today. So don't go into this thinking it's way to be damaged, because
it is,
but it might be shite, but yeah. So the names of these songs are just purely the file names. These are what they were saved as when they were first made on our computer, so that's just what we're going to call them today. So the first one, I'll get us started. This one's called Kids Bop. This was pretty much done. This was ready to go, and I kind of just went off it and ended up not putting it out. So that's why we're playing it on here for you today. So this is Club Friday's Throwaway Tracks with Thomas Gerard. Oh,
do you see that?
That was fire.
I don't ever feel safe in this game. Ever. I'm going to say that first and foremost, because anything can happen.
You are listening to Club Friday, powered by
Balcony.
Yeah, caught up in the moonlight, had to get the mood right. Put trust in nobody and I'm feeling like a fool. Caught up in the moonlight, trying to be cool. I fear of everybody, get me out the moonlight. Try keep me right, keep me inside, cry tonight. Hide me from the skies, light. Got blood in your hands, oh yeah. Dirt on you wasn't planned, oh yeah. Bad fortune, that makes sense, oh yeah. Got a weight on your head, oh it hangs, oh yeah. A mind on fire, harass me, yeah. What's going on, don't ask me, yeah. I forgot, look past me, yeah. By my ears, you drive me, yeah. Caught up in the moonlight, had to get the mood right. Put trust in nobody and I'm feeling like a fool. I caught up in the moonlight, trying to be cool. I fear of everybody, get me out the moonlight. Try keep me right, keep me inside, cry tonight. Hide me from the skies, light.
Balcony.
Okay, so that was sick. I've actually not heard the most recent version of that. You've not shown me the update, but you'd show me like a snippet before, but I don't think I've heard the full version, and it's, yeah, sick.
I think that's from before the start of the year, that version. Yeah, I finished it ages ago, but I just...
So did you start off with the beat for that one as well?
Yeah, so I was just messing about with that like kids keyboard thing, and eventually just had a few patterns, recorded them on the mic here, and then just worked the beat around that, did like a reference track, and then eventually wrote it, and that was like good to go. I had all the stems ready and stuff, and then by the time it came to like thinking about sending it off, it just went off it. I had a video idea and stuff, but I just went off it, just went for it.
And also something that I pick up quite a lot within your songs and your tracks is that you're very good because you spent a lot of time before even trying singing in that. Like, you spent a lot of time making instrumentals, so you know where to sort of cut out the drums and stuff and like spend more time editing the instrumental so that it will emphasize some of the points in the verse, which I'm not really great at because a lot of the times I'll just fully focus on trying to make the verse and the vocals sound sick instead of like utilizing what I've got with the instrumental to, you know. I don't know if that makes sense.
But that's where we go good together, because I'm more of a beats guy, but you're more of a vocals guy.
Absolutely.
With a perfect team, yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, right. On to the next one. So what's the first one you're going to be playing?
So the first one that I am going to be playing is, I will go for You Draft.
You Draft. Okay, everyone, this is Thomas Gerard, unreleased. You Draft.
All I know is so scared. Yeah, girl, you know I ain't supposed to really be feeling this way. Let me explain. All I know is I feel something changing. So scared of losing ya. Forgive my reluctance to be honest. Say, just trying to gauge your reaction and take control of my passion. Is there more? I'm not sure. Flexible. Keep my cool around you, cause I'm these beats are in the making, cause I'm in the shine. Could this be happening for a reason, making me talk the way I do when I'm with you? When I'm right next to you, are we looking for each other, guessing, requesting, getting pleased with you? Senses stumbling to take on love that I have for you. Let me up when you ain't busy with things to do. I want you. Girl, what do you do with all this attention? Looking, yeah, they looking at your style. Anything you want to, girl. Killing them heels, girl. Stop, cause you're making me so impatient to see you again. Even though you're right here with me, I feel something changing. So scared of losing ya. Honey, I'm so scared of losing my reluctance to be honest. Say, just trying to gauge your reaction and take control of my passion for you later. Oh, is there more? I'm not sure. Predictable. So predictable. Keep my cool around you, cause I'm these beats are in the making. These babies are in the shine. Could this be happening? Could this be happening for a reason, making me talk the way I do? When I'm right next to you, are we looking for each other, guessing, requesting, getting pleased with you? Senses stumbling to take on love that I have for you. Let me up when you ain't busy with things to do. I want you.
You're listening to Club Friday. You fanny.
Mate, that was fucking damage. No, see the beat, see the percussion in that beat. That's what, because obviously, like, I even recognize the loop, the hat that you had on that. I recognize it, right? But see you're like little bits of the cushion, like the and the
Yeah.
go, like that's what keeps it flowing. It's these little pockets that you find and keeps it interesting. You often do it in your beats. Another thing I want to talk about, I want you to say it, like just speak it.
Yeah.
What was the bar in there, if you remember it? Your reluctancy.
Okay, so it was forgive my reluctance to be honest. That was it.
I'm trying to gauge your reaction. That was
Gauge
it.
your reaction. Yeah.
Your vocabulary in your writing is fucking next level.
Thanks.
A lot. And the thing is,
I
and
heavy
then
read the dictionary before I wrote it.
Eminem, yes.
Joking.
And then like later on, you've got like things about I'm trying to chill and stuff like that, kind of informal. But the stuff that like the proper good vocabulary is like really next level. And it's like you don't hear that a lot, especially in like
cheers.
R&B and stuff. So that's really cool. I dig that.
Thank
that was
you.
that was like if Pharrell and Calvin Harris got in the stew.
Well, do you
that
know what
beat.
it was? It was actually, so when I was at it was for an assignment originally, like that I had at uni. It was like you had to. So the task was like to kind of create a Motown sounding track, but merge it with contemporary styles. So it's that I already had like kind of the idea, and I was like, all right, well, I might as well try and just figure out because it could probably be used for that. So it was for an assignment. It wasn't even, I didn't even have the intention of putting it out. It was purely for that. But then I made the rest of it and thought, oh, yeah, I might as well.
No,
just
it was
play about
fair.
it. So, yeah.
It was excellent.
Thank you.
What next one am I? I'm going to give you an old one. It's like the third thing I ever made. I had this beat. I sent it to a good pal, Beach. Shout out Beach.
Yes, Beach.
Yes.
Beach. Been a long time, yes.
Yes. Sent it to him and he did I sent him all the stems and he messed about with it and did a thing with it. I much preferred his version. I recorded some ideas over it. I think this was written, but the vocals are a bit, they're shite because it is old. Like it's very old. But this one is Joe times Beach.
Club Friday.
Nightmares take flight, Yeti white, yeah. Don't boy staying higher than a kite, yeah. Busy bass boom coming with a bite, yeah. Going live, new drive, green light, yeah. And I'm living a new day, put it on display, tattoo what they say. Oh, excuse me, please get out my way, won't be led astray, I am not the same. I got back on track, but I ain't reaching out. We be acting fast, so clear the team, I'm down. BG on the beat, my brother fuck it up. You boys be uncomfortable, that was me and Tia coming up. Think you got me figured out, you don't. Drop the bigger pictures, but you co-host. You go like a river with the flow. Make your money, stick it up, you know. Nightmares take flight, Yeti white, yeah. Don't boy staying higher than a kite, yeah. Bitchy bass boom coming with a bite, yeah. Going live, new drive, green light, yeah. And I'm living out of day, put it on display, tattoo what they say. Oh, excuse me, please get out my way, won't be led astray, I am not the same.
Nightmares take flight, Yeti white, yeah. Don't boy stay higher than a kite, yeah. Bitchy bass boom coming with a bite, yeah. Going live, new drive, green light, green light.
I ain't done it, had to bring it back. Yeah, they don't sound like a no gas. Accelerate, my tank is full of gas. I know where to go, don't even matter. So you check the store. You dummies make me snore. Turn the keys, hear it roar. Pedal to the floor. I ain't done it, had to bring it back. Yeah, they don't sound like a no gas. Accelerate, my tank is full of gas. I know where to go, don't even matter.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
Yes. No, that was sick. Do you know what? As well, it's funny because that one you can really see the strength of your hooks like coming along. Because obviously, I remember when you had first gotten into writing lyrics to your beats and stuff and trying to record, and I remember you saying like you were finding it hard, kind of trying to come up with lyrics and come up with hooks. But when you showed me the stuff that you'd been making, you could see your progression just get better and better and better. And with
Oh,
that
thanks,
one, I
dog.
think that was, mate, that's like the hook in that was banging, and the bit at the end as well with the like high pitched vocals. I love stuff like that.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
like it's just adds a whole new dynamic and what have you. So
Oh,
yeah.
thanks, man.
I think you're great and really amazing.
I definitely tried to be like more rappery.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
Like be fucking hard. But
Oh my.
I don't know, when it came round to it, I just kind of thought my vocals were a bit messy, but I was kind of set on that idea, but I still didn't really like it. That's just how it never made the cut. But I do feel like that one was, I was sitting with it and struggling with it, and when I figured it out, I kind of thought, right, this is definitely
See, that's
a
the
turning
thing.
point.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think when you're struggling with the track, it only takes that one little
Yeah.
bit, like, to be like, oh, right, okay, that's sick, let's build around
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
and
definitely.
the rest of it just comes. I
Yeah.
find that's the case with me most times anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Think
Yeah.
you'll
Just getting out that
agree.
block.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, what we got next from you, T-Dog?
So I am going to play next from me, Let Me,
Okay.
Extended Draft.
This is Let Me by T-Boogie.
Let me, yeah. See the side into things. Just watch me make you feel things. Let me, yeah. Show you how to love again. Make you feel something. Show you how to love again. Make you feel things. I know you've been looking for someone to call your own. I know I've been dancing by myself for far too long. Could this maybe be something? I know I'm in my zone. Why do we stay up all night? I don't wanna take you for granted. Pressure when we're texting tends to be so passive. Oh, I'm thinking that I've been in places I haven't. You know how hard attraction for you, babe. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling like the villain every single time I say how I'm feeling. This thing just doesn't seem right. And it was all just a hit and miss experience. I was just another boy you're it keeps me up late at night. If you let me do the talking for a second, baby, I need you to concentrate. If you let me do this so for you, one girl I'm thinking that could be you. See the side into things, just watch me make you feel things. Let me, yeah. Show you how to love again, make you feel something. Show you how to love again, make you feel things.
Oof. Oh my god. Major, Pharrell and JT.
Is it?
Yeah. No. Big time. See that synth? See how that choppy synth? It doesn't just fade down. It actually
Yeah.
cuts right off to silence. Fucking fire.
Ah, cheers, boss.
Why did that not come out?
Mate, I'll be 100% honest. The file is just too big, and I can't be bothered going back in. Mate, every time I go on it, it's like just pure system overload.
Fuck.
But nah, I always did want to put that one out, but I think where I'm at now, like, I'm trying to go for a sound that's a little bit different to that. I enjoy doing stuff like that, but yeah, I just think it's nice just to have as a throwaway track.
But
to
what
put in, so.
what are you going for now on paper? Like
On paper, well, simply,
words.
I would prefer to go sort of more. Well, in terms of the instrumental, I'd incorporate more acoustic elements, and so like a bit more guitar and a bit more sort of piano. I think on my most recent singles that I've put out on Spotify, you'll probably hear some of the more acoustic elements. Like, I Get It, especially, that's out on Spotify and iTunes.
Oh,
Now go
fuck's
plug that, yes.
Fuck's sake, any fucking chance, eh? Fuck it hell.
Nah, yeah, but with those tracks, I think I try to incorporate more guitar, especially. I'm really liking incorporating that.
Okay.
And in terms of the lyrics as well, I think it kind of got to a point for me that I was kind of just writing not to say anything in particular, but just to try and get a hook. So obviously that was good practice for writing and getting obviously the main ideas down. But I think in my lyrics now, I'm going to try and think of something to actually say rather than, you know, just trying to get a bit of...
Yeah, just trying to force it out and just have it there.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
no?
Exactly.
Okay. Right, so what's next from Ya Boy? I'm going to play one called Disg, D-I-S-G. It was pretty much finished and again, just didn't come out. Alright.
I can't remember what your name is. I should've liked to change it. I gazed upon you when you came in. Can you make it to my arms? Feel like I'm on to something, oh by your power. I'm tossing, turning through every hour. Keep it inside, I'm wandering downwards. I won't deny it, oh no one sees you fall. A little ways down the road again, down the road again. Turning heads and it all depends if you want it all. Yet again with the medicine, cause my head is embedded in, can't settle in, cause you want it all. Don't go away, my heart you lead astray. I needed you today, you're dead set in your way. When she said hello, that's when I would know how I really feel. Actions made it real, now I've made a run, can't put on a front, I can't live a lie. Put this on the fucking bed. Lady, please get on my fucking head. Every word that she had ever said, fight it to the bitter end. I can't remember what your name is. I should've liked to change it. I gazed upon you when you came in. Can you make it to my arms? Feel like I'm on to something, oh by your power. I'm tossing, turning through every hour. Keep it inside, I'm wandering downwards. I won't deny it, oh no one sees you fall.
You're listening to Club Friday. You be fun.
Oh, hello! Yes! yeah, mate, that's nuts. And the thing I was going to say to you during that I was going to save until now is that, especially, the first thing I noticed was with the vocals. It's cool because I'm guessing you made this like not so long ago or further into your like...
I have no idea when I made that, but not this year. It was like maybe this time last year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it's cool with this one because you can tell, like, so I remember first hearing, going back to when you first started trying out singing and stuff, like, you were obviously afraid to explore your higher register and, like, explore your range and that, but I always knew you had a good range and stuff, so
thanks,
to hear you do that in that song is sick. And the instrumentals like that you make, it reminds me of kind of, you know the song... Is it You? The one you did with Emerald?
Oh, yeah,
Shouts to Emerald,
Shouts to
yeah.
Emerald, yeah.
I like those kind of airy, sort of atmospheric instrumentals. I think it reminds me of sort of the earlier stuff that me and you used to make as well.
The vocals, so I don't mind the melodies and that, but it's just a bit messy to me.
Yeah.
It's dead throaty and it's got a pure power of auto-tune on it. And hearing it now, I'm just, nah, I get why I didn't put it out. It's just, nah, I'm not, nah, I'm off it, aye. Right, what is up from T-Bag next?
Right, so I am going to play, Ken what? I want to go for a old T-Boogie and J Del E collab, and I'm going to go for Zara.
Okay, this is Zara.
You are listening to Club Friday, powered by Balcony.
Shawty told me bring that ice, yeah. Told me once on cafe night, yeah. I ain't gone, I don't got light, yeah. I got bussy like I'm light, yeah. Cause this is prom night. It's gonna be a fucking long night. Gon' be till the sunrise. Baby, this is prom night. Show them what your best side. So you make you naked. Eyes like what's wrong with them. Showing you the exit. Let's go hit the road, just as soon. Yeah, just me and you. Yeah, let's get in the sun. Talk about the day that I just so turn into one. But right now, let's enjoy the fun. Oh, I wanna forget you, babe. Don't say now you're back with me. I ain't worried about what's his name. I ain't worried about what's his name. Shawty told me bring that ice, yeah. Told me once on cafe night, yeah. I ain't gone, I don't got light, yeah. I got bussy like I'm light, yeah. Cause this is prom night. It's gonna be a fucking long night. Going till the sunrise. Baby, this is prom night. Show them what your best side. Yeah, let's get moving, let's get grooving on. Set the fucking mood and all. I got bitch and juvenile. I got bitch and juvenile. Who's it just to set the tone? I got bitch and get it gone. I got bitch and get it gone. I got bitch and get it gone. Brown, like a Reese's Pie, like a Reese's Pieces. Better get my feet, get up in my feet. And I reach out, but you're not on my reach. Yeah, you're not on my reach, yeah. Dancing out in front of my feet, yeah. Fat ass like a peach, yeah. I know that this is the love, you're keeping me up. Like you were a drug, I'm getting me down. I know that you were the bay, I'm making you stay. I'm fucking so gay, I'm getting it right.
Oh, right. So, let's just clear this up, right? That one is what I was talking about earlier. That was one of these ones where I did the reference track, just said loads of nonsense and just loads of sounds to be later worked out into words, but I never got around to it. That's why there's such bars as fat ass like a peach, yeah, and I'm fucking so gay, right? It's just nonsense, right? Don't pay attention to it. It was just, I'm just a man, alright? But I remember that being a really fucking fun beat to make. I had fun making that. That was another one from a kid's keyboard. That's actually why it's called that, but we'll not get into it.
I remember because I well rated the beat when you sent it over to me, and that was one of these ones where it was really easy to do like the verse too, just because if I like the beat, it'll just come to me quickly. So I remember doing it and then banging it on deliveries for these
yeah.
And I showed that Big Bad Keg, shouts to Keg, who was on the previous episode. No, but that was one.
No,
of my
that was
personal...
a fun one. But why it never came out, I don't really know.
We just didn't go it because it was. Yeah.
You know what happens, boys and girls, right? You make something, you're dead game for it, and you overplay it, and then you just eventually make someone else and forget about these things. It's just life, you know.
Get over it.
Right. What am I got next? Unfortunately, this next one is also a one where it's just sounds and noises. You can hear in my voice. I'm not too excited for it. I do like the beat, but it's just one of these ones. It's just sound and noises again. Don't pay attention to it. Just hear it for what it is. But this one is beautifully named Okay, yeah.
Who you with, who you claiming? I ain't here to fucking station. If the cops pull up, I ain't a statement. I ain't give a fucking statement. I'll wait till I get my fucking check before I quit my job. I'll wait till I cut the fucking 7 before I get my job. Yeah, I'll betray the boss, turn your body into dust. Baby, fucking is a must. I don't give a no fuck. That's why I don't discuss. Back when a pussy boy rode the bus, I don't give a fuck about children puss. I saw a bitch my only thoughts. Yeah, give a big boy to go. I don't give a fuck about shit, you hoe. I don't give a fuck about what I know. I don't really give a fuck about it all. Yeah.
You're listening to Club Friday.
I've been training boss, turn your body into dust. Baby, fucking is a must. I don't even get no fuck. Yes, boss. Fucking with me, boy, and you coming over.
Yes. I very much enjoyed that.
I thought that one was going to be safer than the last, but it's pretty much just as bad. I'm pretty sure there was a mention of chodes there, I think. I really don't know what the fuck. Like, I just purely listened to it with, like, listening to what vowels are there and the melodies and stuff. I don't know how chodes comes into my head. It just does, right?
Bro,
I don't know.
expressive, bro.
This is a big eye opener for me. I need help. Alright. But no, that one didn't come out. One of these ones I listened to over and over.
Do you know what though?
Was...
The beat for me was spectacular. Even like for a draft, that was very well mixed.
well,
All of
thank you.
your drafts are very well mixed,
Oh,
but
well,
that one in
thanks.
particular. And there was a lot of elements to the percussion that I liked, and I liked the tempo of it.
Oh, well,
like
thank you.
there was a lot of room left for your vocals.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know. I think I enjoyed doing it. It was fun. It's obviously fun doing different stuff because you end up with like a totally different project altogether. But I think there's probably somebody you could do a bit more on that beat than I could. But
Yeah, I think with ones like that, there's definitely a lot of room for spitting.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
More so than singing. Well, if you're doing runs and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I liked it.
Yeah, it's a bit dramatic as well. I don't know if that's... Yeah. But you know what? If you're not trying, you're dying. Alright?
Yeah, so just stop.
You just shut up, you...
Oh, honestly.
What's next for a big
So
golf tee?
golf tee, yes. So the one that is going to be next for me is going to be Who's Holding You. Now this is a more up-tempo one, but this one I did in collaboration with MCK. He's a very talented producer from Southampton. Yeah, so this is called Who's Holding You.
I can see it. Maybe I know sometimes it's hard to face, but you got me in. Maybe I know sometimes I'm not engaged, but I don't see any other way. But you know me yet, that I can't keep away. Baby, celebrate, ooh, yeah, celebrate. Who's holding you? Hey, who's holding you? And emotions like with passion. Who's holding you? Yeah. Who's holding you? Yeah. Who's holding you? Who's holding you? And emotions like with passion. Who's holding you? Yeah. Who's holding you? Yeah. Celebrate.
Club Friday.
I believe me, but as a matter of fact, I don't know how you could leave me out. But when I said I'd make it work somehow, you got your guard up, I do too. Give me a second to see this through. Making moves, things to do. I'm so ready for me and you. Who's holding you? Who's holding you? And emotions
Okay then, that was fucking fire. No, that was... See what I really liked about that whole beat? There wasn't like this like big fucking swell and then a big EDM drop. It was just, it all just seamlessly flowed into each other, and bits built up and bits came down.
Ken's very good at that. Yeah. He's very good at just kind of letting it breathe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I think with especially the way you write your vocals as well and your melody patterns and that, having that on top of a very sort of simplistic beat is good, and that song really shows that, because the beat's just doing its thing and you're just riding it, and it's catering to your ever-changing flows and melodies and stuff like that.
Well, I think from working with Ken on like multiple songs, I think he kind of got to the point where he knows what I'm like when I'm writing and knows what I'm like when I'm singing as well. So if me and him are working together on an instrumental, he'll usually take that into account and base the instrumental on what he knows I'm going to do with the vocals. You know what I mean? Because he can usually predict that, and he could do that with any artist. It was good. It was good though, and it was nice to try and do something new, because I had never really done anything like that since the very earlier stuff that we had, the stuff that we put on SoundCloud at school and what have you, and very like into the whole dance / house stuff. I'd never done it since that, so it was nice kind of getting
coming back
into
to that.
Absolutely.
So why did it not come out?
Just never came out because, well, like again, similar to some of the other ones, it was just not kind of where I am seeing myself going.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. It's nice to kind of be varied, but I think with that one, well, that for a reason, but also just because I didn't finish it. What was I going to say? As well as like in the hook, I think I mentioned this beforehand, but I think there's too much going on. I think one of my weaknesses is that I try and always overcompensate with the runs, and I think that comes sometimes out of insecurity of like, if I don't do this run, then they're gonna think I'm shit, or like if I don't do that, then like if I don't overcrowd it, then whatever. So
well, actually, I not so much now, because I think you've realised that and done it. But there was a couple of times where I thought he's doing too much.
Yeah,
he's just like, sometimes when you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. And one instance where that was really brought to my attention was, remember when me, you and Chris did that song together?
Yeah.
We had recorded that and I showed it to somebody, and they were saying, he's doing an awful lot. And I was like, no, it's just he's saying. She's like, right, see, is all the backing stuff and all the harmonies and that, is that all in one section? I said, yeah. She said, go mute it and play his bit again. And I was like, yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. Not that it made it better, but just see stripping it down.
Sometimes it does though, like it just does. Do you know what I mean? Because less is always more with these types of things. I think, especially if you're going for something commercial, like people want something they can sing along to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think stuff like that kind of gets in the way of it. Yeah. But that's definitely something I think for a singer trying to feed the ego or whatever. I don't know.
I get that, and especially in an instance where you might be in the studio with people who you don't know really well, you want to show them that
you can do it.
You can do it, yeah. So I understand, but I think you've recognised that, and your stuff's like way more to the point. Not that it was ever bad; it never sounded bad, but it's not until you hear it stripped down, you're like, oh right, yeah, maybe it would be better off like that.
Definitely.
But I think you have realised that, and like actively made an effort not to do that.
Yeah.
And just gets it to the point, mate. No, mate. Right, this is my last one. One between me and my boy, T-Boog, and it is called...
That's me, by the way.
It's Pooh. It's called Pooh. Yep, it's called Pooh.
You're listening to Club Friday. You wee fanny.
Can't find my way back home. Can't find a way to stay home. I had to watch you go. I'm hurt, but I won't let you know. We spend weekends in the deep end. Ain't got no time for you, no. Despite me never see you come through, no. Don't go, I'm not ready. Stay, don't forget me. Time feeling messy, young, acting petty. I could act like I know ya. I have no control of how this works. It takes a toll on our esteem is what we're low on. Prolong the stay, but wipe it off. Take our separate highways, I need a conversation, searching for my haven, can't find my way back up. Keep finding ways to stay up. I had to watch you go. I'm hurt, but I won't let you know. I keep my wrist so far. I keep my wrist so far. I keep my wrist so far. 2 in the morning, you can barely function. Time to call me up, babe. Take it back to function. Said I don't need it right now, yeah. Said I don't need it right now. Coming over, we spending time with her. Quit reminding me my name. Said I don't need that shit right now, babe. You got me caught up on a flight, babe. So cold, you don't wanna ever have to go alone. Let me get you right on the way so cold, you don't wanna ever have to go alone.
I like that one.
I really like that one as well.
I
was
did
just
like
gonna
that
say.
one.
Do you know what? It's funny because I remember the instrumental, but I kind of forgot what the vocals went like. But hearing it just kind of comes back to me, and they went like, I think even though that one's not so much a serious one,
Yeah.
like that was one of the times that me and you worked really well and bouncing off of each other.
Yeah, I
in
do
the
remember
verse.
like working on that and feeling like it was like a good experience.
Yeah, definitely.
I like my melodies in it, but I feel like it's a bit it's a bit OAI. Like
Mate,
think of another vowel.
it's so. In my bit, I was like, oh, it's nice, but the bit at the I don't know why I didn't make sure it just didn't distort. Do you know what I mean? Because the bit where it goes, I'm higher up in my range.
Yeah.
Like
Near
you
the
can
end,
hear it
yeah.
distort, and it's pure cringy because
Do you not
that
do
could
it-
have been sick.
Do you not
but-
do it on Apple fucking headphones though?
I think so.
I think you
did.
did.
Well, I did. So the hook for Let Me, I did on Apple headphones.
Why didn't it come out? I don't know. It
Too
just
hard.
did.
We're too
I
hard.
think overall, I did like my verse, but it got brought to my attention that it's a lot of O's going on. Whoa, and I kind of sat with me and I was just like, yeah, you're right, mate. But oh well, it's on here now. Haha. Right. I think this is your last one, Sani.
Is it? Right. So this one, the file name is called OK Cool, and this one again is like just a hypey, like clouty, just not serious at all. Don't take any of the bars seriously,
Yeah.
but just have a laugh with it. EOI.
I can eat, I can sleep, I live my life with my eyes wide open. I can eat, you can dream, oh baby, with my eyes wide open.
What's with the okay cool thing?
Walk, take it slow, turn around, slow down, slow down, turn the jam. I don't fucking no poser, fucking that bitch in the motor. Eyes on my neck get colder, dribbling God on my shoulder. I'm gonna win all bandit, fucking no bitch, I'm a bandit. Fuck bitch, I'm on another planet, you can never understand it.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
I just be selling the war, I just be setting and running the show. You know I'm styling war, securing the bag and I'm checking the score. I just be selling the war, I just be setting and running the show. You know I'm styling war, securing the bag and I'm checking the score. I switched off my phone, now I'm away. I got things to do for your clock next to my name. I got big plans, but I'm sleeping too late, and I got it in the bag, but you still think I'm crazy.
I can eat, I can sleep, I live my life with my eyes wide open. I can eat, you can dream, oh baby, with my eyes wide open.
What's with the okay cool thing?
Walk, take it slow, turn around, slow down, turn the jam.
I can't let that face me. Let the angels take me, 'cause only you can save me. time for the hit. Fucking that hoe in the phone, the internet. Me and the last thing we came from. I ain't worried about a fade, another should you be. Cause I got grace from this man and somewhere I can breathe. You look good in them hair standing in front of me. And I know you got them digits writing down just for me, yeah.
Walk, take it slow, turn around, slow down, it's alright, having a turn.
Sorry, I forgot to mention beforehand that was a collaboration between me and the boy Jade Deleste.
You know how we were just talking about in the last one about how you kind of did more than you maybe should have when writing stuff, and you kind of just wish it was stripped down a bit more.
Yeah.
That one was that one for me.
Is
where
it?
I feel like I just was trying way too much. I think the thing was, I made the beat and I really liked the little sample right the way through. I just thought it was like a solid beat, and I think I just really wanted it to be something, and I just couldn't figure out the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And I just kind of tried to force it and just ended up having this big mound of just.
I remember
harmonies and
you
stuff.
telling me you were struggling with it.
Yeah,
like,
I just couldn't get whatever it was.
and I get that
wanted.
when you've made a really good beat,
Yeah.
sometimes it's the pressure hits you to make the verse and the singing like really good, so
Yeah.
that everything's really good, so it matches it up to the beat.
Yeah,
But
just-
sometimes if the beat is really good, sometimes you just need to just keep it simple, like, because if the beat's good, mate, you could literally spit anything over. Yeah, I think for this one it was nice kind of being able to bounce ideas off of each other. And
Yeah, and also not in a serious way either, like just
yeah,
knowing
nah,
that
this one is completely
Yeah.
for a goof as well.
Actually, that's where both of us were just making up shite. And that
Yeah.
one, yeah, none of that. Oh, the last sort of bit was written by Thomas, but overall, I think knowing it wasn't serious and like just going into it just with pure sauce, like it was alright. It was an alright process making it. Sometimes maybe the vocals are better than the beat's better than the vocals, but there's just, when there's that uneven sort of dividing those two things don't come out, things don't get pushed any further forward. And with that, we're at the end of the show. Thank you very much for listening to this week of Club Friday. I hope you've enjoyed it. And thank you very much to Thomas Gerard for coming on,
Not at all,
having a
my
little
pleasure.
chat, having a little sit down and sharing with us some old ideas. We should definitely do a part 2. We should have a big dig through
Absolutely.
the computers and see what else we
Mate,
can
we should
find.
also make some tunes together.
We
We've got
absolutely
some new
should.
ones.
Be sure to follow Thomas Gerard on all socials and catch him performing around Dundee every so often.
At Thomas Gerard UK. I think
Yeah.
that's it anyway.
Yeah. I usually finish the show playing a song, but we've kind of played all the songs, but I'll just find something to play an outro on. I've been your host, Jade Aleste. I hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are listening to Club Friday, powered by Balcony.
Keep her here so I know she's safe. And when she out on the town, gotta make sure she behaves. But I'm dead stuck in my ways, and I know secrets that I'm taking to my grave. No, last time wasn't better than the first time. Where it is, yeah, I said it in the first line. Keep it playing all day, no, it's not time. I'm away, don't say it, right, it's night time. No secrets, no games, no, there's nothing being played. But it feels such shame, this is falling in love. But it feels like death.
3, 4.
You're listening to Club Friday. You